Hey there, I'm Q. My legal name is I'm homeless. Figured I'd show you what happens in the daily life of a homeless guy. Hoping you can hear me behind me. Over there is the freeway. I'm not the host of College Guide or anything like that. There's a reason I'm homeless, but I'll get into that. I just figured I'd show you a part of my daily. That's it. That's what's in the case as always. My sleeping bag. I hope it sounds good here too. Because my sleeping bag, my clothes, socks, all that kind of stuff. I'm not like most homeless guys. I like to keep clean. I bathe right here on the daily basis. I have a little bottle that I actually use. Here's my bag. Got some hand warmers here. My used towel. This bottle I use for bathing. It's not a glorious life, especially coming from a six-figure-a-year income, but it is what it is. Back to the camera just in case the sound sucks. I'll return it back. Food. Just a little bit. Things like jelly. Nuts. I like raspberry butter. I think I got a donut here. It's napkin food. Now, I've seen people sleep on park benches. How they do that, I don't know. On benches or like off to the side of the street or something like that. I like to have something surrounding me. Like a proper house. I keep all my plastic bags over there, so clean it up. I like to pick up after myself. I'll show you in a minute the trash left by people who don't pick up after themselves. It's fucking annoying. To some degree, I have this down to an art form. I used to not put the stakes in the ground. The problem is the wind. It'll whip up before you know it. There's nothing worse than getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning thanks to some unwanted element. It could be anything from wind or some drug addict. through my tints about once every 6 months. Weather wears them down pretty quick. And usually I have somebody kind enough to donate a new one or to help me out in some form or fashion financially. I don't have an income. I haven't had an income for 4 years. That's not by choice. I think it's a misrepresentation. I'm not for the view here. Misrepresentation to say that all homeless people are lazy. Most of them aren't. I mean, to some degree, we're survivors. In some form or fashion, we were ostracized by society. And myself, I didn't like being a part of the corporate engine. I didn't like the people I was working for. And eventually, I got to a point where I stepped on way too many toes. I found that mattress in the trash bin. You can't see it from here. And the protective covering is if it rains, that mattress has a tendency to get soaked. So that'll protect me from the rain. I can stay in. 2 days ago I had to stay in all day long. I'm here in Los Angeles. It's actually North Hollywood. So, like I was saying, I've been doing this for about 5 years. This backpack here, one that's falling apart. You can see it. It's been with me through Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, El Salvador. Made it to the border of Panama, and unless you have $500, you ain't getting across that border. So I spent 2 years south of the border when I first became homeless, or without money, I should say. And there's a big story behind what ended up making me homeless. Like I said, I'd like to clear up a little bit of mystery about homelessness. It's something that's thrust upon some people. I myself am one. I don't blame anybody but myself, but the entrance into a system that expects an educated worker such as myself, I've got a bachelor's degree in marketing and a master's degree in business administration, from a reputable university, Thunderbird. I worked my ass off for those degrees. And the only thing that I'm getting as a response, is nothing but we're sorry, we decided to go with another candidate. I've gone through probably 100 different revisions for my resume over the last five years. And to say that I've actually diligently been looking for work, that wouldn't be a total truth. I have no interest in going back to doing what I was doing before, and I think it shows because what I get in response is the responses that I'm expecting anyways. I don't want to go back to that shit anyways. I want to go back to leveraging that MBA, to being a leader, to being something to people that, I don't know, to some degree deserve representation. I actually considered going to law school when I was lost in my ways, and applied to Georgetown twice. I'm taking a whole bunch of law courses right now online. So, it's, if you manage what little money that you do get properly, as a homeless guy, you can buy a computer. It's $100. I had a friend donate mine, and this camera, $60 grand total. So, as far as my dress and everything, my jeans could use replacement. And I've been going to the thrift store, unfortunately, they don't have the big guy size in 42, 30. But, when it comes down to it, I'm just trying to make it clear. This lifestyle sucks. Having to do that every morning and everything. Sure, I do the brush your teeth and everything, but there's something to be said about closing that door, having those keys in your pocket, and actually being able to drive down that street in the car with you. Now, doing that in debt, when you're in debt, that's no life. That's actually the life that I got away from. I had a Lexus before, RX 450 hybrid. Loved the car, Used to do a lot of travel up in the 40 countries around the world. So, anyways, I'll put the suitcase up behind you. Like I was saying, there's a reason people become homeless, and I think to some degree I'm different than a lot of them, but I think each one of us has a different story. Not as elite, or whatever, as I come from a corporate background. I was a programmer for years, 30 years in fact. Got to the point of managing, directing, and, last gig that I had was, I was helping out with some major companies around the world. And it got to the point where I just realized the level of lifestyle that I wanted. One that's actually seen in movies and TV shows. I'll show you where I'm at. I'm in Universal City. This is my view when I wake up in the morning. And those are my neighbors. Or what's left of them. They come and go. Fucking slobs. But as for me, and the freeway, as you can see, it's right over there on the other side of that. I'll get into at another time, the story about actually what led to my homelessness. Not the least of which I'll explain a little bit. $200,000 in debt. Now, not interested in going and flipping burgers and having my wages garnished or bank account seized or anything like that. I was making 6 figures a year before plus. $75,000. I was working 60 plus hours a week. But I also had, as you might expect, a cocaine addiction. I don't have any regrets about that. It's in the past. I don't do drugs and, haven't had much alcohol. Maybe I think the last Guinness I had was about 6 months ago with Buffalo Wild Wings. To say, so when you stereotype somebody, believe that they are homeless, because of drugs or alcohol or because they're lazy. I've got a pilot's license. I've got credentials of the wazoo. There is a point where there is none of the above is an explanation for what leads to a situation like this. I believe our society deserves better. I'm just saying flat out. We as a country, the United States, deserve better to put good people like me, and others that I've met on the streets. No, that's you, up to you as a society to provide us legitimate options. Not this $200 food benefits a month, when I paid literally millions upon millions in taxes in my lifetime. I deserve better than that, and you deserve better than that too. For no other reason other than to have something to wish for and hope for, and maybe reward yourselves for getting that education, for doing things that maybe a lot of other people don't. This idea of what I've gotten, sure, I'm liberated, sure, I'm emancipated from the system and I'm a little bit free, but there's a lack of belonging that I've had. I haven't had somebody laying next to my side for 5+ years. I miss companionship. Unfortunately, most women won't even give, even if I'm a well-dressed man, a second, of their time. That itself is, indicative of a problem, in society. So, the only thing that attracts, the belief that there's success and is wealth. And that's what our society is predicated on. I'm hoping you see this as a problem as I do. I don't know what the solution is, to be honest. For me, I've applied to the CIO position for the library because I thought it would be freaking awesome working for the library, reforming the library systems. I've applied to Blizzard, one of the favorite game companies that I've actually, enjoyed as a director, as a producer, even as a programmer, which I didn't want to go back to. Unfortunately, they didn't offer me a job. I've applied to research gigs, for aerospace companies. I'm a scientific, nut. I love my science. I love, science fiction and fantasy and that kind of stuff. And I hear nothing. It's almost like you hear nothing but crickets. It's not because I'm in a park. It's because there's something going on, something that needs resolved in this world. And to me, it's my belief, it's the world, it's society. You can't point the finger at the homeless person saying, fix yourself, when you need fixed first. So, to California, to the rest of the United States, and to potentially the world, help. Anyways, I'll get into some of the things that actually led to my homelessness before, but this has been ongoing, what you see here. It's been ongoing it's been about 2013 is when I left the country first. So, take care.